veteran out there, Brayden.
Yeah, it's a little different than the past years, but you kind of know what's going on in this camp, and it's exciting to be out there with everyone.
When you see all the changes this team has made, what does that do for your situation? How does it impact on what you hope to have happen in the fall?
Well, that kind of stuff I don't really worry about. I control what I can control, and I'm going out still trying to prove myself, and I'm going to work as hard as I can and do what I can to try and make this team.
You've been hearing that basically since you arrived. Last year we were asking you about the big free agent signing then too. So how do you put that out of your mind?
Like I said, you just can't worry about it. Control what I can control, and put it past you, and just work as hard as you can, trying to improve each day. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my mentality.
Do you expect you might have to start in the AHL again?
Yeah, I don't know. That's not what I want. I'm gonna try and expect to be in the NHL and try and be there. So I'm gonna go forward with it. But if I am, I'm just gonna work hard if I do get sent down there.
What about what do you gain out of these still at this point? Because you played in the NHL a little bit, AHL experience. What do you gain out of something like this?
Yeah, no, it's experience. Like you said, I know I can play in the NHL, and I believe in myself, and that's how I want to go forward with this. And like I said earlier, just keep working hard and just control what I can control.
Now they seem to have a surplus of defensemen. Possibility perhaps of a trade as they try to fill some other needs. Is that something that you think about at all?
No, well, like you said, it's a possibility, but my standpoint, I don't really worry about that. I just go out and worry about my own thing and go about that.
Have you bulked up a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. I've got a few pounds on me from the end of the season.
Have you been working out here?
No, I've been working out home with Kelly Rio, Next Level Training. He's got a good program there, and if I'm staying here a couple weeks after to skate with Don and work with Dougie and all that.
When training camp begins, do you have a target weight that you're trying to get to?
Yeah, right around 216. It's the biggest thing for me is maintaining that weight throughout the year, but it's all nutrition and stuff like that, and I've been getting a lot better at that. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's just something that comes with age, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just more experience with it and stuff like that.
What'd you play at last year?
I was right around 210, 212.